Welcome back. We've been talking to officials all over the tri-state area, and joining me now on the phone, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy. Good morning.
Good morning, Michelle.
How are you doing, sir? What does it look like where you are, and where are you right now?
Yeah, I'm in Monmouth County, a couple of miles from the shore, and it's coming down heavy and with a lot of heavy wind. So the shore is getting clobbered. I think Avalon just came in a short while ago with 15 inches, Manasquan about the same, and it's coming down about a couple of inches an hour, and we'll probably get gusts up to 50 miles or more on the shore. So it's a statewide event, but the shore is getting clobbered.
Tractor trailers are supposed to be off of the roads, the highways. We've heard of a lot of accidents. Thankfully, Nothing really serious so far. What are you hearing about people staying off the roads, hopefully, and accidents out there?
Yeah, people are generally doing the right thing. Thank God. We benefit from the fact it's a Saturday. We put a state of emergency in place at 5 o'clock yesterday. As you rightfully point out, a commercial vehicle ban. All of that is helping us. And again, folks, most importantly, are sitting this one out, which is exactly what they should be doing. By the way, power outages a lot less than we had feared. The snow is coming down hard, and the winds are gusting, but it's a light, dry snow, and that's helping us right now.
Are you seeing people out trying to move it? We keep watching people try to move it off the sidewalk here. It seems to, as long as you stay with it, it's getting out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem is it's drifting right now everywhere because of the wind. So it's a little bit of a tough one step forward, two step backwards right now in terms of removal. That will clearly change, but it won't change for a while.
We were talking to the sanitation commissioner here in the city, talking about how the goal is really to be making sure that the streets are passable, not that you're going to see blacktop. What is your goal there? Yeah,
I think it's a similar one. We've got probably 3,000 pieces of equipment out up and down the state. The combination of that, pre-positioning assets, again, folks doing the right thing and staying home, that's allowed us to at least go toe-to-toe with this thing. But I think the commissioner is right. I think blacktop is a bridge too far today, but just keeping it clear is the right objective.
And what about people digging out at home? And I know one of the things we warn people of every year is you turn that car on and you have it running. Make sure that if there's someone in the car, even if there isn't, that you make sure that tailpipe has been dug out so that you're not clogging that and having all of that exhaust go back into the car. Any other pieces of advice to give folks?
Yeah, I mean, right now, I think that's a very good piece of advice. Because of the wind and the drifting, I frankly, unless it was an emergency and you had to get out, I think it may be worth waiting a little bit here until the wind and accumulation dies down, because the minute you clear one spot, it's getting covered again because of the, as I say, gusts up to 50 miles an hour or more. So just use common sense. Again, I think I'd err on the margin of staying in if you can.
Governor Murphy, this is Mike Marza. I just wanted to ask you, good morning, and we appreciate your time. I know you're super swamped, but as we take a look on the screen right now at these power lines, and when we talk about high winds, can you describe a little bit about the concerns of the power lines as we move into the afternoon with this storm?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if this thing, if it continues to accumulate and you get that accumulation frozen on the lines and you've got the winds the way we've got them, you run that risk. I was just on with the head of JCP&L, which is one of our big service providers. Other than an area concentrated around Berkeley Township and Ocean County, their outages have been de minimis. And so I'm knocking on wood as I say that, and I think that's largely due to the fact that it is a dry snow. And so as long as that's the case, but you do worry, Mike, that it gets frozen in and the winds stay high, and this is not over yet. We're discussing the game sort of in the third quarter. We still have a fair amount of this to play.
What are some of the reasons that you got out ahead of this yesterday with the state of emergency? How does that help you?
Well, the forecasting, National Weather Service gives you to their credit, a very clear sense as to their confidence in the forecast you're getting, and the confidence built to a very high level throughout the day yesterday. And so we, late morning, made the decision this was going to be a big one with a high degree of certainty. And so you put a state of emergency in place that allows the state some power to move vehicles, to do things that otherwise can't do. As we discussed, the commercial vehicle ban means you reduce dramatically the amount of potential jackknifing and tractor-trailer accidents. The utilities pre-positioned their crews. Our Department of Transportation and State Police did the same. So those steps. It's Mother Nature. There's only so much you can do, but you can, assuming your forecasts you're confident in them. There's a fair amount of things you can do to at least mitigate the downfall.
And Governor, one more, if you don't mind. Do you want to share anything with the people of New Jersey this morning as they continue to ride out the storm?
Please stay home. That's my big plea. Please stay home. The best place to go for all-encompassing information is ready.nj.gov. If you're going on NJ Transit for whatever reason, please check that out on njtransit.com. Newark Airport's probably had 600 or more cancellations, but most importantly, stay home and ride this one out.
Sir, when you finally have a respite, your favorite comfort food on a day like today?
Probably a nice bowl of soup, right?
Heck yeah, man. I feel that.
And Governor, do you endorse Eyewitness News reporter Derek Waller positioned outside of Wawa this morning? We understand that he's found a bathroom spot.
Any position outside of Wawa in New Jersey is a good position. So tell them to stay dry.
Governor,
Governor,
it's good to smile a bit. We appreciate it, and we appreciate all the advice and information you're passing along.
Thank you both for having me. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Stay safe.
Take care.